Welcome to adobexd. In today's discussion we are going to look at what is adobexd and then the various components that adobexd has that can help you to develop your UI or the front end of your system very fast. We can also be looking at how do we integrate the XD UI kits to your designs and be able to come up with the designs as fast as possible. For example, you want to zoom this one, you can be able just to use whatever measurement that you want. You can see I've done that. Or you can even just select all this section only, then be able to use Control Plus and be able to zoom it out and zoom it in. You can see how you can do that, those zoomings. Other section that you need to know is the design section, the prototype, and the share section. Sharing, it enables you to share with the other developers who are with you to be able to come up with a system. Let's say that you're working as a team within the tech company, and you want to share your designs with them so that some of them can be doing what I call the previews and the verifications. So you need to be able to click share section, be able to select here whom you want to share with. If you want to share with the password, then you select that with password, then you put there the password. After putting the password, then you click there share. Like for example, you can do that, yeah, like that, or you put there the password based on what they want, like that. Then you can be able to create the share link here. Then you share the link that it will give you after that with other members. If you want to share it with anyone with the link, then you just do that. Then here you give the name of the link. Let's say that you are designing the mockup, then you can manage the link or whatever. Here you can give the name of your link. You can say that this is the front end Juma or KRA website, like that. Then you click the link. The link will be created and it will be going to public. Once it is done, you'll be able to have the sharing link here. So you can pick this one, copy it, or even take this one and embed it somewhere. If you want to embed it in the HTML tags, then you do that. You can also update the link whatever time that you want, or even just use here the link. Then you can be able to open up the tab somewhere, then put it there for remembrance. For example, I can put it here. Then you share this link with other friends, so they can be able just to click the link and be able to access that. For example, let me try to check it here online here, and I put this link here. If I do this, then, and they have the XD for them also, you can be able to see this. You see how it looks like, and that's what they'll be able to see. Quick navigation to get bird's eyes view, yes, like that. So you can be able, they can be able also to increase here the view so that it is bigger, and they can be able to make comments in the designs that I'm making, you know. That's how you're talking about the design. Can be able to adjust it here. Full screen, escape full screen, set it to like 50 here. You can be able to see that, or even just 10. Once it is 10, they can be able to see all this. And this is the designs that we are making here. See that? So this one is able to be seen on the other side by another developer or designer from here. You can see that they can be able to make for me the comments that they wish, like maybe adjust the buttons, the button colors. Then I'll be able to see that. Then when they submit, sign into XD, so they need to sign into XD to be able to interact with me and send me the link that and make their comments, you know. Yeah, so that's what an individual can be able to do with the shared link with me. So that is how you can be able to share. About the prototype is now, all this design is now a prototype when grouped together. So if you want to group every component of your design, like this one here, group it and also make some links towards each other like this, you can see once I select here, it shows you that it's only this group here that shows that. If I want to show the primary link only, you can see I have that and that. So that is what is there. And if you want to look at the base only, what is there at the base, so this is the button is linked with the text called primary button. For this one also, you can be able to see it's this second here, default, and that's what you have. If we select the entire of it, then we are selecting the UI element once and for all. You can be able to change here the name and so on and so forth. If you want only to access the libraries, that is by maybe checking other components that you need, the assets. So these assets, you can be able to select the sign-in search only, or you can be able to pick whatever thing that you want only. Like these ones are what are called the fonts and different colors. You can see here you have some emails and whatever, the icons. You can be able to pick them and be able to use them in your designs. You can also choose the design with this, then, so that you can be able to see them looking like this. You can expand this section here, and that is what you can be doing with the you can be able to pick all the libraries here, then all of them can be shown here in that section. You can be able to filter them and so on. You can be able also to publish some libraries that you have designed yourself. The design section here now shows you that now if it is all this and you want to showcase it there, then that's what you can do. You can click here and be able to have this. Then it can be able to show you all the components that are here individually. You can see that. So that's what you can be able to see without being grouped. You can see now you can select only this default button 1 to be able to change it. You can be able to select only the tabs here and be able to make some modifications on them. So that's what you do. Then down here we have what are called the plugins that you can be able to search. You can even click here, add, and be able to add. For me, I've added enough, and you can see here if I want the icons, I just pick the icon tab here and be able to search whatever icon that I want and be able to add it to my adobexd. You can see that. If I want to change the plugin to HTML style operators or list plugins, you can be able to pick it from there. Then I can be able to make manage the plugins and whatever else that I want. Be able to see different plugins that I can be able to add also again discover, browse, and be able to manage from the internet, from adobexd internet section. You can be able to preview your designs here by clicking that, or you can just be able to click this icon here and you can be able to preview all the designs that you want. Like now, if we want to preview this, you just click here, be able to expand here, and that is how it is. So if you want to click other things like to get help from XD, that's what you do. Like for me, I've signed in, so I'm up to date and I can be able to access whatever thing that I want direct from the internet. Direct, you can zoom in, zoom out using this section, or you can be able to just use this section here and be able to do your zooming in and zooming out. If I want to reduce it to 30%, then that's what it will give me. To scroll it, you can do that. This other section comprises of the font styles. If you want to set your designs to be responsive, you just click here and then they become responsive so that they can be able to fit in the screen of your device based on its size. You can be able also to change some font styles here. You can change the colors inside your designs. Like here, if you want to change this color to another different color, you click here and be able to change it. Other things that we can talk about, you can see when you click an element here, it will be able to select itself into what you need. So you can be able to make it to be in the fixed position, or you can make it responsive auto or manually. All that the settings that you can be able to make in terms of maybe adding its designs and positioning them, horizontal, vertical scrolling. That's what you can do here, the settings. Yeah, so there are so many things here that you can do. You can change the landscapes and whatever else for your designs and so on. So those are the things that you can be able to achieve with adobexd. Realignments in terms of align the buttons. You can align the distribute the horizontal shifts. You can do so many align centers and so on. So these are the alignments, things that you want to know. If you want to rotate your icons and whatever, use these. In terms of width and height, you can also define them using this section here. Then you have this tool section here. We have the select tool, which you can be able to select. If you want to select all this, you can see I've selected select tool, and then I'll be able to do this, and then I only zoom that section. Can only be able to say that I want this section up to here to be zoomed by 150. Then I'll be able to see it there. If I want to make it to be 100, then I can just do that, or I can just select it, then I use so you can use control plus sign or minus sign to zoom in and out. So you can use the rectangle to be able to design things like this one here. That's a rectangle. You can be able to use the ellipse to be able to draw circles, draw whatever thing that you want, like these circles here, these ones. You can be able to use what are called the polygons to draw different shapes that you want to draw in terms of what you want to achieve. Actually, you have what are called the pen, then so that you can be able to design and to do whatever thing you want. The line, the text, to be able to put text like this ones, this text. You can see if you double click and you see the text, so that's what you use the text here for. And you can use the artboard also and the zoom in sections of your, and go home, you click here, then you can be able to go home. To create new files, you can click here, then you start new files, export them to other forms, or import other things that you have. You can export them by selecting all of them and then be able to export them. If you want to get more UI kits from the internet, then you can be able to click here and be able to see that most recent things that you've been designing. You can be able to see them here and so on. You can also open the one that is there in your computer, open from your computer, and you can be able to do that, or you use the shortcut Ctrl+0. So that's all about uidesign, and thank you and have a pleasant time. See you in the next video. Thank you.